Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, indeed. Welcome in. The lights aren't on. Oh, they're bright. Jesus Christ. You can tell I'm prepared for this evening, aren't you? I've literally just got out of the shower. That's better. That's better. How are we all doing? How is one? How is all? Mark, welcome in the building. V, welcome in. Hope you're doing well as well. Miltank, sexy boy, stop it you. Ben, welcome in. HC, oh, that's a little bit of naughty stuff on there. Welcome in. Wolves, welcome in as well. HC, obviously, as well. How the devil are we? How the devil are we? Lazio, ladies and gents, are champions of Italy. They are not only champions of Italy, they're Europa League champions as well. It's a double we got last season. Hello, Dan. Naughty stuff, yeah. There was a little bit of dust from where I was cleaning my room earlier and didn't properly clean the mic off. So yeah. But as you can tell by the unmade bed behind me. But yeah. So we won the league last season. We've got about 17 million in the bank to play with. That's about it for this summer window. But there are probably a few players we can sell, a few players we can buy with that kind of money. I need to make a new save file when we do load into the game. And of course, FM doesn't like me. I'm glad you beat Celtic. It was probably the most boring of Europa League finals. So we want to save this as season 2. Not locally, of course. Cloud, where we save all our other stream stuff. Sign Fabio Vieira. Just because Arsenal have signed him in the summer, Mark, doesn't mean we're going to be signing him. That's not the way it works. You won anything yet? Yes, Dan. As you can see, by the way, we're saving it. We've won the league and we won the Europa League. That is where I am, Miltank. That is where we are. But that is the plan for this evening. As you can see, Dan, we were pretty good last season. We were top for the entire league campaign other than week 37. But we played Napoli on the final day, who were top of the league, that went above us. After we lost to Sassuolo in the 93rd minute, we was 2 points behind with a game to play. But that game to play was Napoli, and we beat them 1-0 with a Ciro Immobile pen. Mr. Immobile, he won Chat's Player of the Season. He won the in-game Player of the Season as well. As you can see, Dan, he scored 55 goals in all comps last season. And is ridiculously good. So we're going to want to keep hold of the front three. If we look at tactics quickly now. Where we're looking to improve. Maricic and Luis Felipe were good. They were good defenders. And I'm quite happy for them to kind of still stick around and be the main two of the main centre backs this season. Patrick is one I want to improve on. He's good as a libero, but he's not necessarily the best. If we can upgrade him, that would be an improvement. He scored 50 in my save season. Yeah, he's very, very good. Immobile bagged himself 27 as well in the season from Shadow Striker. Immobile, SMS, bagged himself 27 for the season. Luis Alberto did well. Like, the front three I wanted, as I believe is Maricic by somebody, and I don't like the look of that. He's wanted by Newcastle. We should be able to hold off the Newcastle bid. But we're looking for someone to go libero. We're looking for probably an upgrade. Is that your strongest team? That is my strongest team right there. We're looking for backups. Definitely centre half, because we're missing one too many players. One person I am going to probably transfer list. He's valued at 4.1 million. Is he requested to leave? He is requested to leave. Right, let's offer out Felipe Anderson at 4.1. Straight away, surplus to requirements. We don't want him anymore. We have 17 mil with 146,000 available in the wage budget. Lisandro Martinez. Mark, again, just because Arsenal are linked with him doesn't mean we're going to sign him. It's not the way this works. I like the wing-back options that we've got. And I like Kamenovich and Hisaj as the two backups. They're fine. Raheem Sterling, again, just because Chelsea are linked with him, HC, doesn't mean we're going to sign him. There are levels to this. There are levels to this. So Cagney is coming in on a permanent deal. Cabral isn't. Cabral has not got a thing. Hasn't got a deal. There is an optional future fee of 6 million, but I don't think we're going to exercise that fee from Sporting. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think he's been the best. Facilities have been downgraded. What have they been downgraded to? What was it? Youth or training? The club's facilities. The training's facilities have been affected by this. So let's try and see. Can we upgrade training facilities and youth facilities? Facilities, improve training, improve youth facilities. Can we do that for about 5 million? I reckon it'll be a pop. The board are going to announce the plans to upgrade the training facilities. I mean, Felipe Anderson. Have your choice of club, I suppose. I love the fact that there is ranges from Man City and Barcelona to Fulham and Burnley. Hello, Eloise. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Benica Phobe. Absolutely not, Miltank. Right. The only club we're gonna reject is Napoli. I don't want to give him. I don't want to sell him to. I don't want to sell him to a Serie A club. Selling him abroad is fine. But selling him there, and just because it's Spurs, no. Just because it's Spurs, really. Akpo wants a new deal. What are you currently on, contract-wise? 15 grand a week. We can probably look to improve that. Yeah, we'll get talks underway. He was going to be somebody I want to keep starting. He was really good for us last season. In that ball-winning midfielder role, averaged around about a 7, but kind of kept under the radar a little bit. Like a little bit under the radar, and we can deal with that a little bit. He didn't make the team of the year though, but he is the main man. He had a few injuries last season. Toma Basic again, we're gonna keep. He's downgraded. Can we change that, because you're playing in that role, so that's like. It's probably because he's played a lot of football that his stats are declining. Bit of Mika. We love a bit of Mika. Just realised this season I only have one right back now. Guess I'm buying a right back. Yeah, we've been okay. We've got there. Radu is, what, contract is expiring this summer? No. His contract is expiring. We are going to probably sell Radu as well, though. Because physicality-wise, playing in this league, he didn't have much time. He did play well when he played, but he wasn't really playing the biggest of games and the hardest of games. So he's probably going to be one that's on the chopping block as well. But Felipe Anderson looks like he's on his way out. There are going to be players we sell as well that are on loan. Like, as much as Aberrant might like the fact we've got a Kosovan in our team, Vedat Mariki is probably going to be one of those that we sell. He's valued at about 5 million. We can't. Can we offer him to clubs for about 5 million? Let's see if we can sneak out 7.5 million for him. There, Escalante again was out on loan. He's 29. He might actually make good cover for Lucas Leiva, who we're probably going to let go, because he has decent-ish physicals, decent-ish technicals. I think we can let Escalante come back and replace Lucas Leiva, who's out of contract in the summer. That kind of covers that point. Pedro wanted to leave as well. He's been transfer listed by request. If we could get you out for about 5 million let's see if we can eke about 7.5 million out for Pedro. I think clubs might bite on that. He can go. Then we've got Raul Moro and Felipe Anderson. Raul Moro has developed a little bit more this season, but again hasn't really played a lot. He's a breakthrough prospect at the club. Jordan Lukaku again. He seems to have good options and to be able to play. He's just not good enough for what we realistically want. So again, he's only valued. Is his contract out in the summer? His contract's out in the summer, so he's going on a free. That's fine. Let's actually, instead of having copy of reports, let's get a contract one. And then we can look at who's expiring this summer and who's expiring next summer. So Pedro's leaving next summer. Andre Anderson, he had a good season for us, Andre Anderson. Not many goals in terms of, but he was mainly a bit part player. And got more goals in the Europa League than he did anywhere else. He was always amazing in FIFA. Who is like my twin? Who is like my twin, Ben? Mohamed Fares. Now, are you... Is there a future fee in your loan? There is an optional future fee for Torino. 2.5 star. Again, not really going to develop. He's a left back. We've got 3 of them already. What is it? 5.8 million was in the future fee on the loan? 5.2. If we offer out for 5.25 then, as was the future fee, we can maybe scramble a little bit more cash for him. Dijek, he was good cover if we needed a player to cover on the bench just in case was injured. So I'm not adverse to keeping him for now. As he requested to leave though. So if he's requested to leave, he has requested to leave and is promised to sell. Let's see if we can offer you out for 2 million then. Like, let's get a little bit more money out for you as well. Let's see if we can maybe get rid of some of this deadwood. Mr. Dennis Favreau, again, where are you? You're a centre-back. Now, you might be worth keeping around. You're not really good as a... I mean, you have no pace. Again, for pace reasons and pace reasons alone. On your bike you go. You was on loan this season. We didn't need you. We didn't need you. I would say let's see if we can eke out 4 million for you. We can make 4 million on you. That would be perfect as well. So we can have a few players sort of looking to... There's one transfer bid right now. They're not willing to make the offer. Copenhagen aren't willing to make the offer for Dennis Favre. Saj. 1.9 million. I reckon we can get 2.5 million for him. He'll speak to us. We'll make the offer. Mariki. Discuss with board. There we go. The board are willing to do that. I have a great relationship with the chairperson. It's a shame we're going to ruin that relationship when we leave, hopefully, at the end of the season. I really don't want to be at Lazio a 3rd season. Like, I really don't want to be at Lazio another season. The one thing I might do is see if the board will allow me to do it. We've got Real Madrid, Celta, and a Singapore side, because we're going to Singapore for our training camp. Right, club vision as well. One thing I'd love, board. Can we increase the transfer budget a little bit, please? Please. I'd love it if we could have a little bit more in the bank, like 25 million or so. Like a little bit more money to drop into the transfer kitty. There's a few players that have gone off on contracts joining. He was rejected. We're going to offer him out again for 2.5. See if he gets any bids for him. Players aren't really getting bids on them. Nürnberg just settled on that 1.9 million. I think we take the 1.9 million we move. There's another, what, like 20k, another 4k off the wage bill. That's not the end of the world. We have the player coming back in that we can use to replace Lucas as well. Mariki's been called up to the Kosovo squad. How nice for Mariki. I do not care. Can we offer you out? Does anybody want to bid for you? Does anybody want to throw a penny in there? Discuss with board. So we're shortly... Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. They're shortly assessing budgets. Now this is interesting. Now this is interesting. When sponsorship money and stuff comes in, we might have a bit more money in the bank to play with. Wait, did Spurs won the Conference League? No, Spurs have won a trophy. Save is cursed, ladies and gentlemen. The save is cursed. End the save. No, absolutely not, Mark. They beat Roma in the final. Miltank. Explain yourself. We've got a new sports scientist and 2 new scouts. Let's go. Your Roma boys lost to Spurs in the Europa League final. Do a Henry. Absolutely not. My name is not Henry FM. New contract with Luis Alberto. Right, okay. He is definitely one I want to renew. So we are going to speak to him straight away. Important player with improved coaching team can get in the bin, Luis. Can get in the bin with that one. 150 grand a week. You're asking me to double your wages. Come on, Luis. We can talk this through, right? We'll offer you an extra a nice little bit of loyalty bonus, and your agent can have a little bit more money as well. If you drop your wages down. Winning the Coppa Italia, let's drop that down to 300. Appearance fee can go up to 33. Assist bonus can go up to 30. Team of the year bonus can stay the same, and that can stay the same. We're talking now, Luis. We're talking 125. 125 and 300. There we go. That's more doable, Luis. We can... They got knocked out in the semi by Leverkusen, who I beat. Well, that's absolutely not the case. Did we accept that transfer for thingy? Yes, we did. That we did. So we got that. We've got that. So, you know, that is always positive. If we can get that improvement to our transfer budget. My youth teams won more trophies than me, though. I only won 2, and I think they both got 3. Mental. Lazio contracts expect to expire. Jorge Silva we're letting go as well, so we definitely need a centre-back. We might have to keep Radu around. Just as a fringe player. Adominis... If we look... I'm looking at... Here, squad depth. Why is this weird like this? Okay. We're possibly looking... If we have Fabianski as a fringe player, we could have Strakosha as our backup and get a goalkeeper in. Centre-backs we need. Right, midfielders. These 2 don't play here. Lever's leaving. Basic and Cataldi were the 2 that played there. Because he doesn't play there, he doesn't play there, he doesn't play there, and he's going. Then the same with these 2. Lever's going. Basic didn't play there, neither did Cataldi. It was Akpa, and then we got Escalante moving in there. Felipe Anderson's going. We've got Lazari. Marisic could play there, but we didn't. He didn't. We're looking really at players that played there last season. It was Kamenovic, and then we had Falber that could also play there. It was left side was more Radu and there, but we could also add back in Kamenovic because he can fill in both roles. Then in the centre back, we only really had Patrick. Actually, no, we need to re-add Luis Felipe because Luis Felipe did cover that role as well. Radu didn't. Patrick was the main one, and then the rest really don't. And then we had Marisic this side more, and then Jorge Silva that side. So this is why we need centre backs. Because players are kind of covering in multiple roles. Up top, yep, Felipe Anderson doesn't, Basic doesn't. Cabral did, but he's not being renewed. Andre Anderson is in the squad and can play there, but didn't play there. Cataldi doesn't. Raul could play there. He's going. And Mobile's never playing there. SMS will be the shadow striker rather than the thing. Pedro could play both. Felipe Anderson's going. Basic can't. Cabral's not staying. Where their nerf is Sakagni. Because Pedro could cover both. Luis Alberto is never playing there. Andre Anderson could play that side. Cataldi didn't. Raul Moro can do both, and he can't, and neither can Immobile. Pedro wasn't playing there. You're not playing there. You're not staying. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Cabral's not getting a new deal. Can we add players to this? Because you can re-add players, but you can't. You know the Puskás Academy in Hungary, right? Yeah, I do. I've heard of it. Right. So if we're going scouting, let's scout for centre backs. That's our first real port of call. Rather than GK's, is a ball. We'll do it as a ball player. Centre back. Okay. You know their stadium is in a tiny village. Like, I did not know that. No. Harry Maguire, chap? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Jules Koundé would be an interesting one, because he could potentially do that libero role and the wide centre back, and would be a good upgrade on Patrick as that libero role. Get the slab. Absolutely not, Miltank. Absolutely not. Again, this is not how this shit works. This is not how this shit works. We're not people that sign players for the memes. We're not players that sign people for the memes. Right. So, in here, player search. Koundé would be somebody I'm interested in. Inigo Martinez would be a good left-sided centre-back. You could move Luis Felipe inside to the libero and then get Inigo Martinez if you wanted to from Bilbao, but he's going to be really expensive. I think Koundé would be really expensive as well, yeah. That's the only thing we got to look at. Edson Alvarez, you're quite... Oh, no, you're 6'1". You're not really good enough to do that. You could be somebody we scout. Let's get a scout report on you. Salasu's a player I like in this game, but he will be really expensive and probably won't be able to be loaned in because of his first team commitments. Playing from the Premier League when you're in Italy is not really a good one. There's Demiral. He has that option of future fee of 21 million. He's valued at 18 to 22. He'd basically be most of our budget unless we installments. Use installments to ruin the club. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Well, not to like ruin the club, but to use installments to get a few of the players in we need. 6 yearly installments? Sure, why not? I've got the money to do that. Definitely. Gustavo Cabral. You're 36 years old. Maybe not good, sir. Christopher Ayers, another shout. But he's at Brentford, so he's going to cost a penny. Or 7. Hermoso's moved to Liverpool, so no chance of getting him. Godin, absolutely not. Denea's not great. Connor Goldson from is at Newcastle. He's moved from Rangers. 8 million in January. That would have been a steal. Simon Kjær at Milan. Now, Milan won't sell him to us. Pascal's Tanguy Nianzou. Let's get a scout report on you, because you could realistically do a job now. I got to see assignments. Not assignments. Where is it that you
Shalom! Shalom!
In Czechia, pay to win. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hi, how are you? Where is the scout priorities list? Here it is. So we just got the 2. Okay, cool. That's perfect. So centre backs. Akanji again would be a nice one, but again he's going to cost us a pretty penny. But Nianzou would be a clever one to get in, maybe on the cheap. Elvedi's wanted by Everton. Let's get a scout report on you as well. We're going to scout 3 or 4. Ben Davies can play that wide centre-back role quite well. But it's signing a Spurs player. I can't do it. Oh, big Willy Bolly. Do 3 million for Willy Bolly. Let's have a look at him. He's currently injured right now. How long are you out for? 8 days and 2 weeks. He's refusing to sign a new deal. Interesting. Now, Pierre Kalulu's somebody I like as a wide centre-back in this game. But he is, what, 11? Oh, he's 11 to 18. We could possibly get him. Rafael Toloy's a player I signed at Inter last year. And he did well, so he might be another one we could bring in. Chris Mepham, for some reason, is somebody that always does well in this game. So again, we can sign him and see what he wants to say, but he will require a work permit. Jan Bednarek. Who are you wanted by Bednarek? Chelsea and PSG. Why is Jan? Oh, okay. He's averaged a 7 point. He's had a very good season for Southampton. Where did Southampton finish in the league? 14th. He's had that good of a season? What have you done and why are you good? There's always he's at Bordeaux. Did he move this summer? He went on loan for the season. Is there an optional future fee? 3.8 million. Could we hijack that? Because there's always a good reason to sign Anel Amadodzic. He's very, very good in this game. Every time I've used him. And finish up summer transfers. I've lost my first 5 matches and almost got sacked. Then I changed tactics and haven't lost since. Nice, Dan. What would Anel Amadodzic want? Malmo would want between 425k and 4.2. He'd only want that. Could we make... Right, so we have to wait until his loan is done. Right, let's add you to the short... You're on the short list. Okay, cool. There's always a reason to sign Anel Amadodzic in this game. He's very, very good. The same with... Is it Dragovic? No, it's not Dragovic. Tapsoba, if you want a penalty-taking centre-back, is always your man. Udakai's always not a bad one to get. But he's a little bit more expensive. Is that the Ricardo Rodriguez? I feel like Ricardo Rodriguez is so much older than 29. Jesus Christ, he seems to have been about for ages. Nordi Mukiele. Now, we knocked out Leipzig, and he would be very good as a wide centre-back. Mark, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. No way he goes permanent now with their financial situation. Bordeaux. Well, this is before Bordeaux's... Well, this might not be. It might include some of Bordeaux's things, but I don't think it will include all of them. Joaquin Anderson's always an interesting situation, because he should do a lot better than he does. Chancel Mbemba. What a throwback he is. 27 years of age he is. Feels a lot older. Maya Yoshida's at Sampdoria left Southampton for a reason. Oh, Mamadou Sakho. For the memes, chat. Hello, Ollie. We'll never forget. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Am I a little bit low on my cam? I might be a little bit low. Oh. There we go. Let me sit a little bit forward as well. How are you, Ollie? Hope you're doing well. Fabian Balbuena, what a throwback name that is as well. John Egan at Sheffield United, of course. Dedrick Boyata as well. Regani for sale? Ooh. Now he might be an interesting one, Regani. Get Egan in, no, Mark. No. Yeah, I can see why he wants his playing time. And 6'3". He might not be a libero though. Why not? He's class because John Egan is not a libero. Do I sign? Do I go Regani and Amadodzic and just get the centre backs done now? I can't do Amadodzic until the end of next month. But do I just gamble on Regani straight away? But if he's not playing for Juventus, what's he like? That's the thing. If he's not playing for Juventus, why is he not playing for Juventus? Well, I know why he's not playing for Juventus because they obviously have De Ligt and Bonucci. Wait, is his contract out next year? Cool. Wait, were they playing? No way were they playing Danilo centre back ahead of Regani. That can't be right. How did he do for Cagliari last season? Who? Thingy. He was at Juventus last season. He wasn't at Cagliari. Gonçalo Ramos. Signed Gonçalo Ramos and Cucho Hernandez from Watford. Nice! Nice. Yeah, he wasn't at Cagliari Bay. He was at Juve, which is why he wants to leave. The 7-11 dribbling would not make him realistically a libero. I'd want a libero with a little bit better dribbling than that. Last season, I meant. He played 16 times and got 1 goal. You can't really see. Cagliari obviously are still in Serie A though. And then obviously he was at Rennes the year before and didn't play. I didn't forget what year it is. But Regani would be somebody I'm interested in potentially signing. Is Moise Kean? Oh yeah, he is fully rejoining, as will Chiesa, I guess. Yeah. Bella Kotchap signed for Bochum for 9 million. I didn't. I wouldn't get him. That was what I was thinking. He's worth a scout though, just to make sure. Because the thing is though, is he would be a good squad player to replace Jorge Silva, who we're letting go. Potentially. And then you have Amadodzic, then you have Patrick and Regani as your like backup centre backs. With Luis Felipe, Marisic and Amadodzic as your back three. Now that's that's 5 centre backs, and then you have Radu as well as like your 6th one. You have then like 6 good centre backs. And then it's just a goalkeeper. And you're getting those 6 centre-backs for a combined... You're getting that backline... And Armini will be back from loan next season. Is he in the under-20s then? I did not realise he was a player. He's not great. I'd actually rather sell him for up towards 6 million. Like, I'd rather take like the £6 million and get somebody else. If I potentially could. But he would do a job, I suppose, Armini. You also have Lorenzo Franco, who's not great. And Indreka, that's not great. Fabricio Diaz. He's at Liverpool. His tackling's not great. Like, he's 19, Ollie, to Southampton. As someone for the future, possibly. I don't have a lot of scout on him, though. I don't have a lot of scouting on him. Because then you look at... If we look at backup cover in the centre-back area, you also have this guy, who's not great. I'd rather cash in on him as well. Like, there's a lot of players in this team that we could kind of cash out on for cheap and just build a big transfer budget as well. Like, there's players in here that you look at and go, they're not great. He's joining Venezia. He's joining Crotone. He's leaving as well. There's players leaving in this team as well. There's a lot of contracts expiring here. None of them are great, so none of them are staying. I signed him and he's worth 23 million now. Yeah, but he's not great for the here and now. He'd be a great player for the future, don't get me wrong. The only reason I would sign him is to then sell him straight again to like a Premier League side for the 23 million. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Ollie. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? How are you, Abby? But I like the idea of Amadodzic and trying to hijack that loan from Bordeaux at the end of the month. Like the thing is I don't really want to keep Lucas Leiva. He's on 70 grand a week. If I offered him a new deal at squad player, let's just see what he would want. He's gonna want 40 grand a week. It is a cut off of 30. I don't want it. Haaland wins best player of the. How has he won best player in Europe? How? The fact that Ciro Immobile is not in that top three, having scored 55 goals this season, is an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Like, that is honestly a joke. Hello, James. How are you? I'm tired. I'm not, Abby. I'm wide awake. I had a lovely shower just before stream. Did you see Pope to Newcastle? They looked at the badge and saw Lazio. It's Lazio. Like, we're absolutely fucking massive. Like, Milinkovic-Savic was third in that meal tank, so that's, again, your argument's invalid. Your argument is invalid. Great, we'd be interested. Pressing for. There is interest in Pedro. Of course, we're looking to replace him anyway. There's interest. Like, Milinkovic-Savic doesn't even play box to box for us. You absolute imbeciles. Wide centre back first team, of course, we need to look at. The fourth one is the one we really want to look at. Sergio Cameo. Now, he wouldn't be a bad backup to Immobile. Give him a scout. Let's do 3-star, 3-star for the backups, because that's really a backup. Right now, let's see the reports on you. Nicolas Dominguez. Who wants you? Liverpool, PSG, and Hertha. How much do you want? Playing on a regular basis, that'd be regular start. 8 to 12. Add him to the shortlist, though. He's on the shortlist. $9 million, he's a steal. As a box-to-box, let's compare him to Toma Basic quickly, because that was who was playing there this season. Corners doesn't matter. Let's highlight key attributes for box-to-box. So better dribbling, better first touch, but less finishing. But finishing's not really important in this game. Long shots a little bit better, but the passing, the tackling is so much better. The technique's the same. The work rate's better, less on the teamwork and less on off the ball. The determination's better, that's the same. Better physically, slightly. More stamina but less strength. Basic is a squad player. Could downgrade him, then you have an extra midfield cover, because then Basic drops, Cataldi's in there as well. Like, Cabral can come off the bench because he's not going to be around next season. as is Jorge Silva. So Cagney comes in anyway. Pedro's looking to be sold. Can we... Right, let's say 6.5 million for Pedro. He wouldn't be a bad option. He wouldn't be a bad option. He wouldn't be a bad option in that box-to-box role. He's not great, not really interested in him. 3-star, 3-star again, please. And then the wide centre-backs. Now, please give me someone that's good. Malang Sarr. He's going to be worth 10.5 mil for Malang Sarr. He's not bad. What would he want in terms of... Chelsea view him as a fringe player. Would want to be a squad player. Cool. Like, he's not great. If I could get better. And that's the fact that's the only player at that point in that search. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I meant to offer you a new deal. That was one thing I wanted to do. I do like you. Regular starter, though. Let's... Not squad player, sorry. Regular starter. Let's... Come on. Let's not... Literally 2 clicks and his patience was done. So... We might be losing Akpa Akpro, but that's fine. We can replace him if we need to sell him. If he gets too pissy with us. Happy birthday to me in game. The best birthday of the year. PSG's Messi signs a new 2-year deal. How much do you reckon he's on, chat? How much do you reckon he's on? We're going to have to compete with that at some point as well. We're going to have to compete with PSG at some point in France. Because I'd rather... I mean, if I have to go to PSG in this, I will do it. But I've managed them 1 mil a week, yeah. I've managed PSG 3 times this FM. I don't really fancy making it a 4th. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather go somewhere else in France. I managed Monaco last year in my Glory Hunter, and that was a lot of fun. Monaco was a lot of fun, because Monaco still have a decent amount of cash, and you can build a good team. But we did have to win the league by a fucking shit ton. Miller's looking at retirement. Well, you are 75, Miller. Let's have a look. Lionel Messi, what's your new deal, son? 850 grand a week. So it's a pay cut, I suppose. Italy win the Euro San America Cup.
Shalom, shalom.
Yappas! Thank you for the follow, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How is life? No offers for Pedro. Villarreal would pay around 3.7 his wage. Man City and Juventus are supposed to be looking for Pedro. Right, if they were looking to pay 3.7, let's offer him for 5. See if we can work up to it. See if we can work up to it. Of course, I'm delighted to see Ciro Immobile score. I was celebrating for him on the TV when he scored it. I wasn't really. I couldn't give 2 shits right now. The other thing I'm trying not to do, obviously this is going to be World Cup year. So we will do like what we did in the Charter Save. We'll do a watch along of the World Cup. But I don't want to... I'm not going to be applying for international jobs straight after the 2022 World Cup. Due to me accepting and setting... Right, well, he's... Felipe Anderson's moving to Man City, chat. Felipe Anderson is moving to Man City. Another our goalkeeping coach is retiring. Cool. Pedro still around 3.7. I don't really want to persuade because it really doesn't do much. Do you know what? If you want to pay 3.7, like I'll offer 4. Come on, we can work at 4 mil. Luis Alberto signs his new contract. Lovely stuff. Villarreal then make the 4 mil offer for Pedro. We accept Pedro's offer. We move him on. It's another 4 mil back into the transfer kitty. Real Madrid, he's going absolutely nowhere. I can tell you. I hope Real Madrid are listening too. Milinkovic-Savic is going absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. We're not selling Sergey. We're not selling Luis Alberto. We're not selling Ciro Immobile. Not this season. If we win the cup, we're leaving. It can be the new manager's decision to do what he wants with them. But whilst we're here, we don't really want to sell. Escalante comes in. Escalante's not great, but he will do sort of the job that we need him to as a covering option. For Akpa, who can we really? No, we can't. We still can't talk to you. You still don't want to talk to us. Now Onana's what? A free transfer? Is Onana an upgrade on Strakosha? Because I am tempted by Onana. Yeah. No, Miltank, I will not be doing that. That is scummy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Bay. He's very keen. One of the most... So he's going to want important player. We're not doing that. We can send him on that. We'll give him the number 24. That's fine. I'll give him the number 24. If he wants 24, he can have it. 67 grand a week. Do you know what? I don't have a great record of judging keepers, though. I loved Onana last year, my Glory Hunter. I really did. When we signed him at thingy, and then we signed... Who was it that we signed? He was a Ukrainian. Who was it that we signed last year? Trubin. That's who we signed last year. I think it was Trubin at 6'6". He was young. It wasn't. I don't think it was Lunin. Do you know what? I wouldn't do this normally. I'm not gonna do it again. I was gonna load up FM21 and just live on stream and see who it was that we signed from. Because we signed him, season 4 for Monaco, and he was Ukrainian. I believe it's Trubin. I'm going to give him a scout report. Because where was he? Did we sign him from? Because he was so cheap. He was like 6 mil or something like that. Because then we signed him, and then the other two really good goalkeepers we had in the last one was Nugent. Like, he was really good for, like, the price that he was for Monaco. Like, he conceded, I think it was like 15 goals all season when we beat PSG to the league. Like, he's a tank, and he's 20. So we could probably sign him again later down the line in the save too. And he would be playing most weeks. We'll give him a scout, see what his stats are saying right now. Because we might have to make Onana a priority and then maybe sign Trubin later down the line. But it's very, very... I just remember it was a Ukrainian goalkeeper. And he was really, really good. Dizek is set to sign for Nuremberg. We get 1.8 million into there. Like, he wants a new deal, but he wants important player, and we don't like there. And I tried to speak to him, and his agent was being a dick. So I have your time traveling. So that could then be a goalkeeper upgrade that we look at, either Trubin or Onana. Like, I know Breezy had some issues with Onana. That 15 eccentricity concerns me. I don't like that on a keeper. I didn't mind it on Onana last season. Scouts say he would be better than Strakosha. But I think I could possibly gamble on Trubin. I want to see his stats. I'm actually going to prioritize him. All right, if I look at this, I want I'd rather have Nianzou above Alvarez, not above Trubin though. Willy Bolly can go right down to the bottom. Why? Willy Bolly, where are you? Why? No, not number 1. Down to the bottom. I want Kalulu. Like, this really is weird. This screen is buggy as well. I think Nianzou potentially. Taloy is one I liked last season. I want to get a scout report on him. Alvarez is a bit too expensive. Taloy's not for sale, but I reckon we could potentially work that out. Chris Mepham is one as well that potentially... Like, why? Why? Like, let me just fucking sort... Let me just sort my scouting list out without it glitching every 2 seconds, please, game. And then Regani is going to go second. No, he's going to go second. So then we can deal with that. Because I want a better keeper. I think a better keeper is definitely needed. Because we conceded quite a few goals this season. So having a better goalkeeper, like if we look at the league table, we conceded 37 goals this season. Yes, we won the league, but like conceding 6 to Cagliari this season, not what we needed and stuff like that. So if we can cut them down, then we're in good shape. The goals are fine. We can score goals, but it's that defensive side of things we need to look at. Felipe Anderson, they're like... Okay, concretely saying I can... Right then, if he wants to go... I didn't want to do this. You're valued at like 7 million. Let's see if we could get... 7.5, I'm happy to sell him. We can then buy a ball-winning midfielder to replace him. We can then, like, scour the market for ball-winning midfielders, get him back. New standard DRC. I'm gonna be honest. Nice. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of confused what you said, but then realised defender right centre. 17 jumping reach as well. You love to see it. Because he will win headers. He will just tank everybody in the air. No offers. Nice only want to pay 2.3. Wage demands are in excess. You want to leave some. You want to leave. You know what you need to do. Wolves have made the bid. There you go. Goodbye. I'd rather not have a player that doesn't want to be here. That becomes toxic. Leicester in offer for Pedro. Papola. Ha! Get fucked into. Sorry. Don't steal my physios. It's a guaranteed 4 million. Was Villarreal's 4 million up front for Pedro? Yeah. Cool, then I don't want to sell you to Leicester. Always happy to see Ciro Immobile score. Felipe Anderson going is neither here nor there to me. Now we have 23 million. That Amazodzic bid. That Amazodzic. I have to wait till the end of the month, don't I, to make the offer. I can't. Well, I could make an offer now. How much do you reckon we could get him for? I love him in this game. He develops nicely. I think he would be a great shout. I'm going to put £1 million just straight up on the table and then see. Remove profits as well. 1.5 just straight up. Remove this one. Make that after 20 games. We'll make it 400k. After 50 league appearances, we'll make that 200k. 1.8 and 240. 1.8, 1.7 and 200. There we go. 1.7 million on Anam Amazodzic. What a signing that is. He only wants squad player. Absolutely fine. Right, let's drop it down to 29k. What's your current contract? 3.4k a week. Yeah, you're getting a massive pay rise here. 29? Right, 37. Let's go anal. Yeah, the anal sounds better, babe. Do you know what? We'll increase the agent fee. Well, we can't increase the agent's fee. We'll drop it down to 240, 31, and we'll offer the 2 million signing on fee. There we go, 31.5 grand a week. And now Amadodzic could be in the door. That's an important signing. That's a good one as well. The fact he only wants squad player as well, huge. He can come in, depending on what he is. Pedro set to sign for Villarreal. That 3.9 million already, like, we've gained money there. The Adidas European Golden Shoe. He dedicates it to me. Of course he does. Tottenham make a Marisic offer. Goodbye, Tottenham. Absolutely not, Spurs. Who do you think we are? Our answer is calls. It certainly does. It makes it a more pleasant experience. If you want to bid for Jordan Lukaku, you go ahead. He's leaving in the summer on a free. Jordan Lukaku is not my concern. He genuinely does not need to make an offer. Newcastle, absolutely not. Marisic is going to have a few bids. Monaco, absolutely not. Margetti, asked to stay. I don't want to lose you. Okay, that's fine. Like, why are they, like, bidding for, like what? Like, you're bidding for people. You're offering jobs to people in jobs. There's plenty of free agents out there, Inter. Like, there's plenty and plenty of options. Just go and choose someone else. Scouting finished. Bednarek. We'll acknowledge him. I'm not interested in Camilla. I've got Andre Anderson. He will be fine. Beginning of the pre-season, we're back in a couple of weeks. We haven't even fully gone through the new season. Offers made, free deal. Akpo's bid for Wolves in there. Have we been hit with a tax bill? We have. Around 9.75. That's not the worst in the world. New scouting budget. 780k. He's going to be joining us. Right. Do we have new transfer budget? 27 million. I feel like that's gone up. That was probably from the Pedro deal, right? No, because Pedro's still here. I feel like we've had a little increase in cash. Not much, but a little bit, like 3 or 4 mil. Stacking my youth with the tall boys. Miltank, that is a sensible decision. What's his name and can I... Is he... Oh, he's a 15-year-old, so he'll be a new gen. He will be a new gen. No. Attend the meeting. Pressing forward. Now, he's 18 years old. Nah, not interested in him. Vitinha from Braga. Where's Breezy when you need him? To tell me how good this guy is. I'm not really interested in signing strikers unless they're... Yeah, right. We will need a ball winner, though. So we'll scout you. We'll scout these two. 15-year-old striker with 4 to 7 finishing. He's more of a winger, but I can tell already. Yeah, Kalulu. Not for sale. How much would it cost you to come from Milan? 11 mil. Because then you could move... I'm not playing you as a right back. If that's locked in... If that's locked in, I wouldn't do a deal anyway. Or I'd do it and just piss him off and fuck off. But Kalulu, then you could move... But then you're moving Marisic out the team. I think... Unless one of them has like a really strong left foot. His is a weak left foot. What is Marisic's left foot? Ooh. Ooh. Dragos Nas... It's a pretty good name, yeah. It's almost like Dragos Stadente. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You have Anel coming in as a squad player. You have Marisic. 11 million for Kalulu. We could get that for like 6 mil up front and rest on installments. Brahim Diaz. Dubious transfer interest. Okay, cool. We know nothing and you're a fullback, so we don't play fullbacks. You're playing at Lorient, so you're not really going to be what we're looking for in terms of quality. You're one for the future. You're one for the future. You're not yeah, you're not great. Neither are you at 19. 20, you're not going to develop. Node Mukiele will scout. Ooh, Duvan. Hello, good sir. Do we... The thing is, though, is where do we play Zapata? He knows. Yeah, he knows. He knows. The thing is, is Duvan Zapata gonna want a squad player role? Regular starter. Could we convince Duvan Zapata? Could we convince Duvan Zapata to come in on a squad player contract? We'll go away and plan our next steps. That's fine. Oh, I really would like Duvan Zapata. Dominguez. Oh, because Basic is more of a ball winner. He's not great as a ball winner. He's better as the box-to-box. But you could play Dominguez. Ooh, how much are you? 9.8 to 12. He would be really good as a ball winner, I feel like. Other than the 8 marking. That's his killer. That slightly annoys me. The 8 marking would kill him as a ball winner. It's his second best role though. Because I don't think I'd want to play Basic as my ball winning midfielder. Just because, like, although it's 12 and 12, it's not the worst in the world. But then you have Cataldi, that's 12 and 13, that we was playing as our backup this season. He's going. At 23, he could still potentially develop that a little bit. That's a tough one. He'd be the best midfielder we have at the club to play in that role. If anything, it's a different role. DLP defend? It doesn't really say he's a DLP, but he could do that role well. The positioning's not great. The defensive minded stuff, other than his tackling, like his marking lets him down, but then he's interested in a transfer. That's the thing. What would he want as a contract? 21 and 32. Major interested from Hertha. We could sign him ahead of PSG. I think he's worth it. I think we could get him for like 5 mil up front as well. I reckon we could get him for like 5 mil up front and then like 4.5 over 3 years. That's 9.5 million. Why am I doing it in thousands? Let's just do it like this. Let's see if they would buy at 9 mil like that. Let's see, actually. Let's drop that down to 4. And drop that down to 3.6. An improved offer would be needed. Right, let's do the 9 then. Let's do the 4.5 like that. See if they'd accept that. The transfer story's been leaked. Okay, cool. I won't be discussing that. We'll let the press know. SMS wants a new deal. That's fair. You get your new deal. That will then kind of keep the star player. Can we do important? No, they want star. Fine, fair enough. Come on. Sergey, right, Sergey. Sergey, can we talk about this, please? Please, sir. The 180k will be a lot easier. 200. Can we meet at 185? 185. There we go. That's a little bit better. Losing an undeserved 2-2 draw on pens, 3 setters. Oh, hello, Corco. How are you, good sir? Moisten. Anytime for you. How are you, good sir? How is life? That's 24 million. That's 24 million. How much have they made bids-wise? So you got a release fee of 13.5 million. Oh, okay. Accept demands. Sure. Because especially now with Dodzic coming in, 2.2 million will be deducted. Why 2.2? Oh, signing on fee. I'm guessing they've made the same bids. No bids have been made. I'm guessing they've inquired then, rather than bids. Dodzic is in. Hisaj. 24 million in from Spurs. Preparing for Mal to come over this weekend. Nice! You love to see it. You love to see it. Enjoy that. Yeah, I'm going to take that 24 million. He's very interested. Of course, you're more interested in PSG. Who isn't more interested in PSG? You're not going to be a squad player. You're going to be a regular starter. Remove this and remove this. You're going to be starting for us, whichever role you play. Can we do 37, my good sir? And then we'll shake at 45. Do you know what? I just want him in the door. Welcome in, Ollie. How are you, good sir? That's then a great replacement because Akpo's going. Milan have made an offer for Zapata. Milan don't need strikers. They've got Ibrahimovic. They've got the best striker in the world in Giroud. Rebic. Junior Messias can play up there. Then you've got... Akpo's in. He's gone. Not bad, booking a small holiday to Penzance. I have no idea where Penzance is, so I'm guessing by the fact it's you put holiday in quote marks, it's probably not somewhere too far away from where you are. Can I afford? Can I afford to put an 11 million bid? It's 5 hours away. Literally just at the end of Cornwall. Okay, yeah. Can I afford? I've got to try and make an offer, haven't I? 14.5 will guarantee 14.5 with 7.7 million up front. Zapata is a god. That's what I'm thinking. I have to try. Having him as a backup striker, he's more interested in Arsenal, Man City, and Man United. As interested in Roma and Inter. He'd want to be an important player. He's not going to start ahead of Immobile, though. He's just not going to start ahead of Immobile. So he's going to get very arsy about playing time. And that wage, yeah, I can't attest for it. I can't attest for it. As much as I would love to sign Zapata, I'm just not going to be able to agree that deal. And there's more pressing matters in the squad that we need. It's not somebody, as much as I would love to sign Zapata, he's going to have to be somebody I hold back on. Takumi Minamino set to leave Liverpool. They want me to sign that. One of the things is Neil Mope. Are you actually shitting me? Now, he's 18 years old, so he would probably not want much of a deal, but 8 to 13, I don't know the mentals. Scouting for an extra week. Luis Suarez, the Colombian Luis Suarez, at Granada, scored 2 in 22 starts for them this season. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to really want you. You, my good sir, we don't have the Turkish league loaded, do we? No, so I don't really know how well you've done, but that 11 to 17 finishing is kind of making me want to scout you a little bit more, just to see where you're at. Box to box mid, we've got there, right? Ball winning midfielders. Ooh, okay. Frank Onyeka's an interesting one. James Milner. Do we sign a 36-year-old James Milner? Kamara from Salzburg. Wanted by Brighton. I'm seeing 16 to 18 acceleration. I'm seeing pace on the... So that's probably 13. 13. That's not the worst in the world. Definitely get him a scout report in. Hopefully let's see what his agent would want. Earn competition for places. A squad player. Squad player contract wouldn't be the worst in the world on you. Let's look in here. Otavio's not a box to box. Frank Kessie. Wait, how cheap? Why is Frank Kessie's penalty taking that good? And who's bid on him? Wait, he's... Frank Kessie? Frank Kessie? On a free? Imagine having Dominguez as my box-to-box now, and Frank Kessie as my ball winner. That's some midfield. Do we sign Milner for the memes as a squad player? Is he available on a free? He's not available on a free. We will add James Milner to the we'll come back to it option. 1 to 2 days, that's fine. Isam Mandy. No, I've got the Amadodzic deal. Clement Lenglet's not... I mean, he's left-footed. Would he want squad player? No, Clement Lenglet's on a ridiculous wage. Asa Mandy, though, can play fullback, which would mean he would do that wide centre-back real well. We'd have to give him a scout. We'd have to give him a scout. Before we did anything. Frank Kessie on a free would be an insane deal. I don't care if I'm paying him 190 grand a week. I can sort out finances there. We drop a little bit of transfer budget, but signing Kessie and then getting Dominguez in as well. Chelsea make round Morrow offer. Right. Chelsea. Can we do 6.5 and £1 million on top with 40%, with 50% profit? Sure, take him. Onana's had an offer from there. Oh, yeah, agreed. Only one more season. Mud the finances. Do a Henry. Finances? Mudded? Yeah, sure. Right. Oh, it would help if I could spell. It would help if I could spell. Onana. Compare you with Trubin. The aerial reach is better. We don't play a sweeper keeper. But Onana's mentals. Positioning's better on Trubin, right? Let's highlight for just a goalkeeper. Hello, Eagles. Otana turned me down to go to West Ham, so he has bad decision making. I was saved from having him. I'm thinking Trubin. At 20 years old, he'd probably be a lot. He's gonna be probably a lower contract than what Onana would want. I have no idea, Ollie. Probably in your chat setting somewhere. I think I'm actually going to pass on Onana and go for Trubin. Maybe not when it's 41 to 60 million that they want for him. Right, Andre, come back. How much money are you going to want? Right, we're not going to do that. That's fine. $195,000 a week. That's because he's had, what, bids from Brighton and Newcastle. So that Newcastle bid's going to be the one that really drives his wage demands up. Never mind, fixed it. Edu Gaspar's son has just joined Watford. Interesting. Always my number one for Shakhtar. I don't have... The thing is with Trubin... And as much as I like him, I don't have... Because if we look at it this way, transfers in. Amadodzic is in, that money's gone. Zakagni's money's already been paid. Kessie's coming in on a free. We've spent 13 mil on him, and we haven't bought a centre-back yet. We've bought one centre-back, but we need more centre-backs. I don't know if I can justify paying like 20 million up front. I don't know if I can justify paying some... Like, if I could get... Right. Let's work this Trubin deal out. At 6'6", he would be an absolute machine. Right, let's see if we can do it like this. Right, 10 million up, let's say 15 mil up front. And then we do something along the lines of installments. I mean, we could do 6 yearly installments if we wanted to. Like, they'll want about 60 mil. Respect Lazio. I do respect Lazio. And then say after 50 league appearances, and we'll throw them in. Actually, we'll be nice. We'll throw them in, locked in, a 50% profit of next sale. And then we say do 15, 10 and 5. What would that be? 45 mil? Over 6 years? Okay, cool. Cheers. That's 15 mil up front on Trubin. That's a goalkeeper. He's more interested in Newcastle because of the fact that they're going to pay him more money. And that story's been leaked. 80 grand a week. Do you know what? Sure. We'll take it. I'm not about to negotiate a deal for Trubin because I don't want another season of Strakosha. And Trubin is a god in this game. If I remember it correctly. I could be remembering the wrong Ukrainian goalkeeper. But I'm fairly certain it was Trubin. Man United are bidding for McKennie. That's fine. We don't care. I would love it. I would absolutely love it if we could get Frank Kessie in on a free. Has he had any other bids be put in for him? That's the thing. Frank Kessie, have you had bids put in from anybody else? Yeah, Liverpool and Atletico. I don't think I'm going to get Frank Kessie. Somehow. But Dominguez is still a good signing. Has he had bids put in from anywhere else? No, not yet. And then Trubin for 15 mil up front. They're giving them the 50% profit thing. I could have probably got him for less. Looking at it. But 15, I probably could have maybe got him for... SMS has signed his new deal. So we're going to probably need to drop that back down to about 25k. Because if we look 8, we're going to need to prop that down a bit more. If we get Frank Kessie. I'd say to about... No, I'd say back where we were. I'd say we still have 18 mil. We might not be able to afford all of these. We might have to sell somebody else. But we've got 24 million hopefully coming back in from Hysaj. Anyway. And potentially another 6 million coming in from Chelsea. So we should be okay for now with the money. We're just going to need to wait for somebody to go. We're going to need to wait for Hysaj to go, basically. Dominguez hasn't had the bid. Kessie would be the one I would love to get. He would be the one I'd love to get. I think he would be the powerhouse we needed in midfield. But I think he's probably going to go to Liverpool. Because if you're being honest and you're looking at it, you get Lazio or you get Liverpool. You're probably going to choose Liverpool over Lazio. If we're being brutally honest with ourselves. Week 2 preseason with a recovery, match review, community outreach. Shanagoon, Sassuolo, Celta. I'm guessing they're friendlies. Yeah, Sassuolo, Real Madrid, and Celta are friendlies. So we do 1 match preseason here with we'll do a match reviewing team bonding here. And then we'll do 2 match preseason here. And then we'll leave the rest other than putting team bonding there. Rather sit on your lap than Klopp's. Yeah, but I don't think sitting on my lap's going to be the... I mean, I can offer it to him and see if he'd agree it. I can always see it and see. Confirm that. Welcome back the squad. Looking to qualify for the Champions League. Latter stages of... That sounds a little too ambitious. But I respect everyone's opinion. This still doesn't seem fair of us. This is... I mean... That was Falbo. He can... Marisic? Absolutely not. That was 63 million I've turned down for Marisic. I should have seen how much that money that was. I should have seen how much money that is. That was like 50 mil up front that I've just turned down. That is like 50 million I've just turned down. For fuck's sake, I should have taken that money from Newcastle and ran. Wait, another transfer bid. Almeria, Mallorca in offer for Mariki. That's another 6.5 million in the bank. We've got PSG. I'm gonna hurt myself with this up. For those of you that know, we're not going to talk about that anymore. Do you know what? 63 mil it was, yeah, bae. Let's see what they say. Let's see if they bite. We're not going to take care of it. We're just going to leave it. Rip Bozo, yeah. Rip Bozo. That was 63 million I turned down. 50 million up front from Newcastle. But yeah, the AI winning the PSG the Champions League season 1. I've tried 3 times. No. I've tried 3 times to win PSG the Champions League this season. This FM. 3 times in different saves in season 1. And Hysaj is moving. That's fine. Frank Kessie's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. Dominguez is in the building as well. Oh, we've got a new midfield. Did wonder a while back why there was an article that read PSG fans worship Pochettino. You could have told me that one earlier, Bay, couldn't you? You could have told me that one earlier. But they're not in yet. They're not in yet. Don't get ahead of myself. Let's not get ahead of myself. Let's wait till the next day comes through. Gonna stick it in the and then Hisaj goes. Brighton are in offer for Kamara. There's there, but chat. Where are they? Am I gotta wait again? Like, where are Kessie and Dominguez? Here we wait. No, that says. Hisaj goes. Where the? Oh wait, it's not the 1st of June. That's not the 1st of July. That's why. It's not the 1st of July. They're joining 1st of July, aren't they? So we're just waiting on Trubin now, and we have the money for that. Fucking hell, we have the money for that. Yeah, joins the 1st of July. Cool. But that's huge. We've got a new midfield. We've got a sick new midfield. Frank Kessie. Right, Toma Basic. Sub 4 you become, good sir. Sub 4 you become. Oh, I'm loving that midfield too. Dominguez as the box-to-box. Kessie as the ball winner. Mariki's going to Mallorca. That's another 6.5 mil in the bank. I think we've made profit as well this summer. I seriously think we do. I seriously think we've made profit. If we look at the players we've sold and the players that we've bought, I think we might have made profit. We definitely would have if I'd accepted the Marisic fucking offer. I'd have been going all out then on a nice big centre-back. But I still think if Trubin comes in, we have about 20 mil to spend on a nice new centre-back. A nice shiny new centre-back. Or no, actually, we need to replace Hisaj. Trubin's in the building. So Trubin's in the door now. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. And he will develop because he's only 20. I like that deal. I like that deal. So then what have we got? We've got 17. I mean, we don't need to spend. How much is Livakovic? I mean, Trubin's in the building. He's an first choice goalkeeper. Dominic Livakovic is 14 to 21. He probably would have been cheaper. But I've used Trubin before and like him. I've not used Livakovic before. So, running. I recognise the name running for some reason. Bayer. Is it the one at Leverkusen? Because I know he's not great, yeah. I know he's their backup, I believe. Believe he's like their backup to like one of their backups to Hirodeki. He transferred already. Saj. Oh, I'm happy with some of the business we've made so far. I want to now get to July. Zapata's going to Man United. Morrow is going to Chelsea. So Raul Morrow is out the building as well. We can then have another look at what sort of... He had his heart set on a move elsewhere. Raul Morrow, you're not even in the thing. Is he already gone? Yeah, he's already gone. I mean, 6.5 million. You can't really complain. We've got 20... Oh my god, we can make some... Like, we have 333 grand in wage budget that we can't slide. Like, I mean, working in wage budget was a great signing. Yeah, I like Trubin. I think Trubin's gonna do us the world of good. We've invested big money into Trubin. Auto include used prospects. We've got some nice big players coming in. Amadodzic, yep. I think we need a backup right wing back, like defensive winger. I think that's probably the next. I think that's the next one that we need. Media description, add. Always put it after age. And then the other one we needed. No, right. Filters, come on. Let's not mud these. After media description. Thank you. Right. So now we want to look. We want to look at like people that can play like wing back that also can play right mid. Realistically. So we're not going to actually include the right mid in the search. Derbeck is 30 at Hoffenheim. He's cheap. We can kind of go big on who we want here. Pedro Porro's not bad. Mario Fernandez is retiring. Dumfries from Inter? He scored that absolute wonder goal against us last season. Who's he wanted by? Arsenal and Atletico. Dumfries is he's a very good idea. Can vouch for him. How can you vouch for him? Have you used him before? Castagna's not bad. Played with him at Inter. Okay. I'm trusting you here, Coco. Actually, I don't need to go big. I've got Lazari. I just need a squad player in this position. I don't... Like, because Lazari, what are you? Like, you're an important player in this team, right? Yeah, you're an important player in this team. I don't want to upset Lazari. Hi, Eloise. Welcome back. How are you? I don't need someone to be first team starter guaranteed. Because I could go Kalulu. Do I sign Matt Doherty? Nico Williams. That's not a... I remember when this guy was at QPR. If you don't remember when this guy was at QPR. Mazraoui. Squad player? Means they do not feel pressure to sell him. He's slightly interested. Okay, so we're not going to get what he would want playing time-wise then. I don't really want to go into him. Tino Livramento would be kind of a fun one. Is this the Christensen that was going to Leeds? IRL. I feel like he is. Now, Mukiele would be expensive. And probably wouldn't want squad player either. Sure, a 40-year-old Dani Alves would do well. I mean, he probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We could have Lazari and Lazaro. That would be a fun one. Bye, Ollie. Doggo need Walker. Catch you later, dude. Ben Johnson from West Ham. I'm looking at Stefan Lehner. 29. Attacking fullback. If I remember correctly, doesn't have the worst pace in the world. Only played 10 times last season for them. He would want squad player. He'd want an expensive wage. Considering he's currently on 82 grand a week. But listed at 650k. Piss, shit, eat and sleep. Yeah, it sounds about all I do, really. Kiwi from Fulham. You're horny for Orny. Arsenal bid for Rafinha. Interesting. Would Stefan Lehner be a good one? But it's a shit one, so it'll be rejected. Sad. De Sciglio wouldn't be a bad shout, but... DeAndre led him from Inter Miami. Scrolling through some of these names. Madness. Jurrien Timber's not a bad player either from what I can understand from my limited knowledge of Dutch football. Now, James Justin would be a great one to sign, but he's not going to want to be a squad player. If only you could search... I feel... Lazaro, no, he's not the paciest, but he's good going forward, but not good defensively. So probably not him. Stefan Lehner's not a bad shout because... No, we can scout him. I want to see what Ben Johnson's stats are, so... He would want a work permit, though. That'd be the only thing.
Shalom! Shalom!
John Doyle, thank you. Chelik from Lille. That is not a bad shout. The only thing is we don't actually play fullbacks. The tactic we use has got defensive wingers, so they need to be able to play right mid. So it's more like attack-minded that can kind of cover. But we'll give him a scout, and we'll see what he would want. Because he would want to be playing on a regular basis. We're not looking for first team. We're looking for sort of more squad player. And Babu's had a bid on him. Who from? Espanyol and Lille. Now, I've used Mbabu in this game, and he is quite good. Can he play right mid? I believe he can. Just you need to, like, scout him to do so. Oh, he'd want squad player. I like Mbabu. 2.1 million. Yes, please. I think I go Mbabu. I like Mbabu. We can train him to be that right defensive winger. Defensive wingers. Bargain for Mbabu. For the memes, do we sign Dominic Solanke to be our backup striker? For the memes. After all, that man did contribute to costing me a fair whack. If you know, you know. Skamaka. It's Mark. It's a meme signing. Belotti's moved to PSG in the save for 6.25 million. Esposito. We'd have the money to do it. We'd have the money to do it. we would have the money to do this as well. Because we have what? Like, we have the money to be able to do that. But the reason we would be signing Esposito as a backup striker is because the big man on campus, Mr. Chuck, absolutely despises Esposito for some reason. And so if we're signing a meme striker, it would be a meme at Chuck. And boy, do I love making memes for Chuck. It's really tempting me. Let's have a look at Gnonto. At Zurich. We'll scout Gnonto. I don't think... Pet the Espo. Is that a BTTV one, Coco? Poor Chuck. I love Chuck. I love Chuck, but I am also a wind-up merchant and know he will bite perfectly on this if I sign him. 7TV. I freed up some 7TV spaces earlier, so I do have. Oh, it is as well. There we go. Pet the Espo is added. Right, because we've added the 7TV emo. I've also got Pet the Chuck as well. So we do have Pet the Chuck, so we can pet the big man as well. I think just purely for the memes. I feel like purely for the memes and what it would cause Chuck if I did this. 13 million up front. It's 13 million pounds. It's a lot of money. But it's funny. It's funny. Offers made for Wolfsburg's for Mbabu. Brentford have decided that they're not going to pay the 2.1 million like the rest of us. They think they can bargain themselves out of there. But Esposito, squad player, sure. Suggest promises. 32 grand a week, right? Let's get rid of that. Let's make that let's make that 30 games and that 25 instead. And then just right. So we're going to make that 30 games and that 25 and lock them in. 37 grand a week will drop to 35 and that will drop to 8. There we go.
Shalom,
right.
shalom.
Sean, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thank you again for the follows. Jim has said shalom. I will say hello. As to John as well a few moments ago. Jim has said shalom to you both. Let us know what saves you're doing, what teams you support, how your weeks have been so far. I'm going to just quickly get a screen grab. I'm just quickly getting a Giazzo of this to send to the big man. At big man on campus. And Cock, I'm sending this in the group chat as well. Looking to bring this guy in. Right, there we go. See what he says about that when he sees it. Let me know when he responds, Coco. Katadi's out for 1 to 2 days. That's fine. And Babu's incredibly interested in negotiating terms. That is fine. 100 and how much money? You're on 66 grand a week, right? 90 grand. We'll up the signing fee and we'll up the agent fee. The agent can take home 500k from this. If we win the Champions League, sure. But like, we're not paying you 105 grand a week. 92, there we go. Hi Mal, have you seen the group chat? How are you, good sir? If you haven't, check the group chat now. There's a certain person we might be signing that I think Chuck will absolutely love. I'll check. Good idea. Good idea. Right, complete those because we've done both of them. All of them. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Newcastle to sign Onana, that's fine. Pet the Espo indeed. He will be our backup to Ciro Immobile. I might, Mal, ask you to make me a pet the Chiro emote. If that's possible. For sub emotes. Is that okay, dude? Could I ask that for you? Wage available budget for coaches. I can try for sure. If I what face pack do you have on your FM, Mal? First knockout round. Fair level of perform to a fair level of respectability. Title challenge. Sure. I may be in a Mackey's and a lay-by currently. That's fine, dude. Obviously, when you have time. Like, but if you wouldn't mind, I'd love a pet, an Immobile pet. Send over whatever photo you want of him. Right, cool. I'm just gonna use the one from my face pack. That's simple. I just need to get his ID. A bit overrated, Chuck. A bit overrated. Right, where is Mr. Malteser Falcon? Here he is. I'll quickly send that over to you now, Mal, whilst it's on my mind. Because I'd like that, hopefully, like, whenever, really. It's not the metallic logos. Kits. Stadium. Faces. Matt, I've just sent that to you. Won't take me too long to do, so I'll do it when I get back likely. Perfect. Cheers, dude. I've sent you that the image I want. It's just the it's just this face. I've just DM'd it to you. Which will be fun. Oh mud. Why'd you have to move your desk, dude? How come you have to move your desk? Right. That's a 1-match preseason with a match recovery, and we'll do a team bonding. And then wait, we haven't done this. There we go. And then, so, what's our first league game of the season? We start away at Parma on the 23rd of July. Okay. My voice went really fucking weird then. So we start there. So this one then would need to be... Okay, cool. So then... that instead. And then... yeah, we'll do the preseason training before that. And then... it starts early. I forget it starts early because of the World Cup. Defend against Sassuolo. If we get there. And then we have 2 games. So we'll defend for both of those. You really signed him. I haven't signed him yet, Chuck. But he's just discussing a 35 grand a week contract with us. Essentially too loud for the next room, so I'm moving my desk further away. Ah, here we go, Chuck. You've arrived just in time. You can see Mr. Sebastiano Esposito come in. He's in the building. He's in the door. Backup striker, Mallorca of San Mariki. We've received 61 million from TV rights this season. That is lovely. But yeah, Esposito's coming in the building. Pet the Espo indeed. Bonuses, I won't be having my camera facing the... Nice. Nice. My camera face is the wall literally right behind me. There is where my window is. Hello, lockers. Esposito certainly makes me come. He's 19, so I can let you off with that one now. I can absolutely let you off with that one. Right. And then Gegenpress this week. And then attack the Sampdoria game. No, not this one, not this one. You absolute imbecile. And then we can just do a defensive week this week. With a recovery there, a match tactics there, and then rest there. The 4150 master, just like you then. Oh. This is ridiculousness. It's not ridiculousness, Chuck. It is the best it's the best signing. It is the best signing we could have made. To be quite honest, it's the best signing I think I've made in this save so far. But yeah, honestly, a good signing. Backup striker who can grow. Yeah, exactly, Eloise. Eloise knows, Chuck. Eloise knows. We're hoping, Eloise, that we're not here for that long. We're hoping we're only here for like a season or 2. So then it's Lazio's problem to develop him after that. But for the memes. For the memes. We've managed to get a meme signing in it this summer. The fact I've still rejected a 63 million pound bid for Marisic from Newcastle might be my one big mistake. Might be my one big mistake. Oh boy, what? Oh boy, what? What is the matter, Chuck? Memes. Memes. We love a good meme. Who doesn't love a good meme? Like, what do you want from me, Chuck? When I needed a backup striker, I was politely reminded in chat that there was only one person I should be really signing as a backup striker. He's homegrown. But I'm no longer going to comment on the 4150 as it failed me with PSG. It failed me. And then the AI of PSG have won the Champions League in this save. Eloise is correct. 61 million decline. I turned down 6 cobblers. I turned down 63 million for this guy. Just because I didn't think it, because I saw a transfer bid and just instantly rejected it. Without actually looking at who it was for. Yeah. I could have taken Newcastle to the absolute cleaners and decided that I was gonna do that instead. Think how many Kevin Babus you could buy with that. Exactly. Our director of football's contract has now expired, and I want to renew that. Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh, 33k. We can work with this. We can work with this. Come on, come down. Come on, come down. Come on, come down, please. Yeah, there we go. Lukaku's gone. His contract expires. What's your fitness? 15. We need to look at staff, really. They've been recalled. He's now out of contract. Is now 17 and can be offered a professional deal. Can be offered a professional deal. Absolutely not. He has been there. They're all gone. I might... No, we've got Trubin. That's right. We don't need 3. They will end next season, so we can worry about them in a bit. We just want to flick over to the 1st of July so then I can build my team and know exactly what I've got and what I don't. Oh yeah, I hear the cock teaser are down in the land of where Coco is. And I've just seen from Fabrizio Romano that look, Romelu Lukaku is leaving Chelsea on loan. We have 97 million in the bank. Serie A window opens. Come on. Get the players in. Get the players in. Show us the money. Show us what we've got. Raise why? I think you've misspelt that emote, Coco. Nope. Crotone had 4. Villarreal signed Pedro. 2 joined Almeria, but that's there. Lombardi's left us. He's left us. 6 new signings. What a window we've had so far. He's there. We've made 5 new signings. First of all, we brought in Anatoly Trubin. He looks so good. 6'6" this keeper is, by the way. 6'6" keeper. Also, Coco isn't sub to Ray's. No, it is Ray. It's okay. Plant rub, yep. Can Sean do... Lookers, I'm not expecting to win the Champions League with Lazio this season. We're 12 1-on-1s. Look, he's 20 years old. He's a wonder kid goalkeeper. We've signed the main man. Chuck loves this signing. He absolutely does, no matter what he says to you. Sebastiano Esposito. He's in the building. Back up to Ciro Immobile. We signed Frank Kessie on a free for our ball-winning midfielder. He's very, very good. Sakagny was one of our backup players from last year. Agreed regular starter. I don't think he's going to get that this season. He might have to be downgraded to squad player. Anel Amadodzic, the new libero for this season. Patrick is being downgraded to the bench. He's in the building. And Nicolas Dominguez, the new box-to-box midfielder. Plant rub, oh hello indeed. But that so far is a great window. Plus we still have 13 mil left. We might want to... Actually, maybe... Why? Why can I not adjust it? Is there transfers coming in and out? It's because we still have Mbabu to come in. That's why. As he wasn't of the required standard. He didn't look likely to realise his potential. And the club got a decent fee for him. We did get a decent fee for him. Did we? Yeah. He wasn't good enough. Because he was an important player. He wasn't an important player. Because he was a fringe option who wasn't playing. That's only a C+, really? But now we get to build the squad for the new season. Right, Mr. Patrick, you come down into here. And then we get Mr. Anel Amadodzic in here. Love that already. Frank Kessie in there. Dominguez in there. And then we put Zakagny, Esposito. We'll probably have Silva in there. Why not? Favreau is back as a central defender. Favreau doesn't look... I need to wake up. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. You could just go to bed. There's always that option as well, Abby. Oh, yeah, and also, we're replacing Strakosha with Trubin. That's what we're doing. And then Fabianski is replaced, not by Adamonis, by Strakosha. Escalante is back. We could probably get a better winning midfielder cover. So, oh yeah, we got Basic, ain't we? So Escalante can drop down there. Basic can drop down there, and then we'll have Mbabu come in there. So our Basic and Cataldi as our backup midfielders. Nice. Cataldi will be more of the defensive minded. Basic will be the more box to box minded. And not that is true. I forgot that was the thing that was happening tonight. I forgot that was the thing that was happening tonight. So, or is someone gonna throw? Someone is too busy to throw a peepo tantrum. Are they though? Sounds like somebody throwing a peepo tantrum's just a part of their daily ability to live. It's like if they don't throw a peepo tantrum every 20 or like half an hour to an hour or so, they get like the itches. We spent 79 million this season apparently. I somehow don't know if that's the case. Oh my god. It's because we spent 45, like that 45 million is over like 7 years. We spent 15 of that up front. But we've made good money because some of the sales that we've made out, 35 million for Hysaj, nice. 7 million for Raul Moro, 6 million for Mariki, 7 for Akpa Pro. I think we've been about balanced. Everton make Favreau offer. See the centre back. Everton will have money. Surely you can spare 2 mil. Surely, Everton, you can spare 3 mil. And then we'll call it quits at like there. Yeah, sure, that will do. Maybe you should throw. Abby could throw a peepo tantrum in his honor. Yeah, Civ tomorrow. Maybe I should time him out. Who? Him? Yeah, I would as well. Where do I feel our squad could be improved in terms of positions? I think we've done the most of it, to be honest, mate. Because he's not going to go there. He's not there and he's not there. He's not there. Escalante can kind of cover that. Kessie is not playing there. Esposito could cover that. Kessie's not playing there. Zakagni's not playing there. We have Falbo. We need... Mbabu's coming in there. If not, we need somebody to cover Mbabu. Zakagni... So we got Andre Anderson, who can kind of cover that shadow striker role. Zakagni could then be the AP. And then you've got Esposito or Andre Anderson to cover the shadow striker role should we need it. Emma, we've got Kevin and Babu coming in there. Hopefully. So hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're okay. I'm not too certain. I'm not too certain if I'm fully happy defensively. Because Patrick and Radu aren't... Radu is not great. I feel like I'd want another backup centre-back. Like, maybe like a left-footed backup centre-back. Coco can do many positions. You should shine him. I mean, that's not a bad shout, man. How if you're his agent, how much are you expecting in wages? How much am I looking to pay? The one thing I'm gonna want is general. Can confirm. You can confirm indeed. Now we can in Milan with. Is Nathan Ake transfer listed by any chance? For 34 million yen, no chance. Gvardio? He's always expensive. Good at the back, good in the middle, and good at the front. You love to see it, Coco. You do love to see it. Ben Davies is unhappy. Do we re-sign Pablo Mari? For those of you that were here for the Barcelona save, you'll know we signed Pablo Mari. And he actually did well for us. 2 to 7 dribbling, though. Absolutely not. Sven Botman. That's not a bad one. Not for 32 million, though. Udokai? He just don't have the money. Yes. Sign Marcus Rojo. Wait, see? Oh, he's Boca Juniors. I thought that was Barca for a second. That I was going to question my entire life's existence. Mamadou Sakho. Oh, yes. What a player. Niakate might not be a bad one. Can you take both of us? Sorry, there's only room for one. There's only room for one. And Coco was offered up first. So, unless Coco is open to the idea, then maybe. No, oh, Coco's open to the idea. There we go then. That's explained it then, right? Yes, okay. We can agree terms. Henry might be unwilling to do the transfer. Yeah, but that's fine. If it's a loan deal for Abby and a transfer for Coco, it's fine. It's just a loan. It's not a permanent deal. Who? Someone is certainly Gyatso in that, aren't they? Loan deal, see? Now. Just like that. He's out injured. They're pleased with us. FM is working. That's fine. It just took a little while to kick back in. Eric Ten Hag has gone to Juventus. Interesting. They must have sacked their manager. Shauna Brain. It would be Shauna Smart. Loans. Oh, loans need loans. Yes. No way are Newcastle going to bid 68 million for him. £2.5 million, 625k in guaranteed installments. Sure, off you go. I don't want to sell Marisic, but if I have to, in yours as well. Ten Hag just loves Juventus in FM, apparently. I am, whilst we're simming through a little bit, whilst it's a little bit of a lull, going to do some plug-in. The Discord is there. Seeing as we're in here, the Discord is there. If you want to submit challenges for the 1 season challenge, and then that we do on stream, they are there where you can submit it in the Discord. My mind is just, it's so hot in my room and I can't think of the words. If you want to submit your own submission for the 1 season challenge that we can either do on stream or I might do elsewhere, the link to it, the Discord, is in the chat. The Twitter is there if you want to go live. When I go live, words, Sean, words. When I go live, the Twitter is there. I post on Twitter and I post some other random bullshit. VODs. If you've missed the stream of any of the Glory Hunter, the PSG 1 season challenge, or the first episode of the 1 season challenge with Cardiff Met Uni, that is there. This is going to be on YouTube as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello, you've just witnessed me have a mouth fart. So there. That is the plug-in there. I also have another YouTube channel, which I am going to start recording stuff for in the near future. I've changed the way I'm going to be doing the PSG. It's not YouTube, it's YT, because you're a fucking idiot, Sean. So that is there. If you want to sub to the YouTube as well, the link is in chat as well. And for the VOD people that are watching on YouTube, they're in the description. He's never going to eat us, and you're just going to have to accept it. You are. You are just going to have to accept it. And he won't even be nice and let you eat his. You've been lurking because you're nice. I appreciate that, Henry. We love a lurker. We love a lurker. I hope you're doing well as well, good sir.
Shalom, shalom.
Spencer Third, thank you for the follow. What about those watching in Braille? Where are those links? I don't have the compatibility for people watching in Braille, Miltank. That is the one thing I've not got yet. If you want to tell me how to set it up for people in Braille, then be my guest. Smoke. Sad indeed. New signings. New signings. I'm thrilled. He's got a little bit... He's a rock of a player, and that's why we signed him. Now and in the future. We have no doubt the quality he possesses. It's an exciting time to be at the club. And look at the long-term benefits and build for the future. No comment on that. He's going to be worth every single penny. No. No. He knows who to listen to. He knows who to listen to. Eat butt, drink nut. Spencer knows. Spencer knows. Why have I not got rid of the I knock your cock off timer? I mean, it's a great timer, but it's not needed for this save. It's not needed for this save. There we go. That's gone. Did I get rid of the chat command for it? Yeah, I did. So I don't know why I got rid of the timer. But it's there anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That should be all the ones we need. Perfect. Eat, but drink nut. That is, honestly, truer words, Spencer, truer words have never been spoken. Truer words have never been spoken. That makes me feel all peggers. That just makes me feel peggers. Just hearing that, I just want to have it. It's sensational. It's sensational. Exactly, peggers. Or, if you want to be adventurous in this chat, if you want to be adventurous, the only place on Twitch you can find this special emote, it's the SLF peggers. It's a combination of peggers and the sweet less sausage emote. It's sensational. Kamenovich. No, we need you. He signs a new deal. There we go. See, SLF peggers. You can get that one here. It's the only place on Twitch you can get that emote. I can't remember who I heard it from, but it was someone on Twitch. You're just passing on the wisdom. He's preaching. The person who was there was preaching the right stuff, and you're just following in their good advice and spreading it. I love this song. Haven't heard it for a while. It's a banging tune. It's not one that pops up on the playlist as often as I would like, but it's a banging tune. But no matter what. I like how that's not been approved. What one has not been approved? The SLF peggers has not been approved. I need to sleep dreaming of... Yeah. Fares, you're never gonna... You was on loan last season, wasn't you? You was on loan last season. You was on loan to Torino. Granada are going to pay all of his wages and 105 bonus on winning the Copa del Rey. They're going to give us 825k and play him as a squad player. 2.1 mil, sure, go. Brighton of Sankara. Mbabu is in. Mbabu is in. Right, now can we reassess the budgets and see if we can maybe sign one more player before the start of the new season? 7 TV emotes. See, I wonder who made all these great emotes. Mal's made these wonderful emotes. Any peggers? Hoover Peggers is amazing, yes. Hoover Peggers is amazing. Sure, why not? We have the space for it now. Sure, any peggers, anyone? Can we go back to the 1st of July quickly? Can we, like, add them to the squad? Sukagni, Esposito, Ferres we don't need. Dominguez and Kessie we can add. Falba we don't need, but not Silva or Favreau. And Trubin as well. The only person we need to just quickly see is, can Mbabu play right mid? He can slightly, right. There we go. And then Kevin Mbabu is our new sub 4. There we go. Cuddles. Oh, there's no emote for that here. No, any peggers? Is anybody? There is no. What emote? Eagles. If there's a cuddles emote, we have. I swear we have Peepo Hug. Or is it Peepo Huggers we have? We don't have either. Apparently, I don't have either. So we can rectify that. I could have sworn I had Peepo Hug. We'll have Peepo Huggers. And we'll get Peepo Hug as well. And there is also a wide Peepo Hug. So why not have all three? Oh yeah, we had excited hug. We didn't have any regular hugs. But wide Peepo Hug. Wide Peepo Hug indeed. Mbabu to be unveiled by the gaffer. Of course he is. It's always signed. I don't wish to discuss. Do we have too many players now at right back? No, we don't. I'm confident he'll fit into our plans. Kevin Mbabu will fit in our plans. Absolutely. Dick me. Oops, wrong people. Bay, you time for you, time and place, Bay. For you, time and place. Just you name it, I'll be there. I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way. Milan in offer for Tellez. That would be a good signing for them. He's not better than Fede DeMarco, though. Been sick and walking down weekend up and doing just fine. Sassuolo in a friendly. This will be interesting. To see how we go. Especially with this team. Oh. Now this is the makings of a Serie A winning and Coppa Italia winning double. This has the making with Esposito as the backup striker. There's goals in this team. Goals, I tell you, goals. And also Eagles, we now have Pet Diespo as well. So that is always a positive. Where Lorenzo Luca? Yes, because we signed Esposito, we added Pet Diespo. Now. Right, we gotta see something quickly. We don't have the money. We may have overspent slightly. Oops. Un-PPs. Yes, Louise. Un-PPs. We're gonna have to put that entire, 2.1 million or whatever from thingy. Immobile is favourite for the top goal scorer. The amount of goals he scored last season, I am not surprised. I am not surprised. You really overspent. Yeah, I didn't realise I massively overspent. Oh, hello, Owen. How are you, good sir? Could have gotten Luca instead of Espo. Do you know what, Chuck? For the memes, I'm glad we signed Esposito. But I hope you're doing well, Owen. Welcome to the Glory Hunter, Lazio, where we are Serie A champions. We are also Europa League champions, and we have PSG in the Super Cup. The only reason we're still here is because we got to win the Coppa Italia. Welcome in. Too much money, yeah. We've thrown around too much money. But I'm happy with the squad we've built. I think it's going to be okay. We'll see if we can put that 2 million into some of the wage bill so it's less than 100k. We'll also ask the board if we can increase the wage budget slightly. The board love us. The board love us. Maybe they'll do it. Wage budget, wage budget, wage budget, wage budget. I can't ask to increase budgets. Sag. Very disappointed in the deals to sell and sign. You know what? You know what? Work within wage budget. Struggling. No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. It's not a good look. We beat Sassuolo 5-2 in a friendly. You love to see it. If we beat Real Madrid in a friendly, I'm calling it now, we're winning the Champions League this season. We're winning the lot. We're winning the fucking lot. Season ticket sales. We've sold 14,000 season tickets. Top player odds. They're backing Delict to be one of the top players. We've got 2 in there, in SMS and Immobile. And Immobile won Player of the Year last year. So, Owen, also, I don't know if you are part of the Chiro Immobile fan club or not. But we got Immobile to score 55 goals last season. So, yeah, he bagged 40 in the league. It was a sensational return. And now we have Esposito as his backup, so we're loving life. I famously have him as captain of my fraud FC, to be honest. I thought you was the one that wasn't the biggest fan of him. Escalante can go back on loan, sure. Favreau is on his way out. Everton have signed him. Just so I could try out Immobile. Honestly, I won Serie A using this system, Spencer. It's a lot of fun. Immobile's a god. And with 20 natural fitness, you could do a Lazio save and have him for another 7 years. You could have him until he's like 39, 40, and he genuinely would still be this good. It's ridiculous. Fares is on loan as well. Can we put that transfer money that we just got back into the wage bill, please? We're nearly there. We need to get rid of one more player like on loan with all his wages. Adamonis. Oh, he's on a month-to-month contract. What are you on? 4.4k a week. Yeah, you're not going to do that. Is Lucas Leiva on a month-to-month on 70 grand a week? Release on a free. Yes. Adamonis as well can go on a free. Set for release. Now do we have wage budget? Now, please say now we have wage budget. Now we've got rid of them. Huzzah! What a god. I tell you what, chat. I'm an absolute genius. I knew there was a reason why we hadn't. I knew there was a reason why. Now we're perfect. I knew it was perfect. We just needed to get rid of them. Now we have, what, a 25-man squad? Minus Fares. We have a squad! Escalante's going on loan. We might get another midfielder in, just for the shits and gigs. But we have a 25-man squad, chat. See? I know what I'm doing. I claim to know what I'm doing. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know how I won the league with Lazio in first season one. Inter Milan last year I could understand when they had Lukaku and Martinez. But the funny thing was last year is I didn't actually win like the league with Lukaku and Martinez last season, season one. I bottled it. Season two, I then sold. Come on in, Arsenal. Let's see how brave you are. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I won Serie A season 2 with Lazio. I sold Lautaro Martinez to Man United for 101 million. Bought Luis Muriel for 30. Had Lukaku and Muriel score 92 goals between them in season 2. It was genuinely one of the best. It was the best strike partnership I had the entire save. Oh, this team we've built, Spencer, has come from this summer window. We've sold well, we've bought well. Maybe slightly overspent on a couple of players. But, you know. It is what it is. Also, chat, whilst I'm here, let me get the old Twitter up. Thursday night, myself, Limo, Chuck, GYR, Malteser Falcon, Kempser, Henry, and Mr. Sweet Left Foot. And Michael has definitely moved Mike's face down to make him look shorter than the rest of us. Amazing. But I'm taking part in the qualifier for the FMWHC title on Thursday from 7. So I'm probably going to cancel tomorrow's stream. And that, like, we'll just move tomorrow's stream to there. And then we'll continue with the new season next week for Lazio. That's probably the plan. Oh, streamception. There we go. Back to the right. There. We just beat Real Madrid 3-0. SMS and Immobile scoring the goals. What was the Real Madrid team? They've played a full-strength team as well, and we've battered them 3-0. Chat, are we going to win the Champions League this season? We're going to win the Champions League this. If I win the Champions League with Lazio in 2 seasons, I feel like I should just give up the save there and just give up FM altogether. As a semi-pro club. It doesn't surprise me because if they're playing consistently, they will get to that point. Also, Mao, safe journey home, dude. He's rejected the bid. Normal. I am bloody massive in more ways than one. Lazio, massive. I'm just a massive person because I'm 6'4". Thursday should be fun. It will indeed, Chuck. It will be indeed. And that would then be to compete against Hood. Oh, he's out for 1 to 2 days. Cool. He's out for 1 to 2 days. We're going to get this final friendly done. And then it's going to be a shorter stream. But I think I'm going to leave it there. We'll get this friendly out the way. And then we will start next week with the start of the season. Yeah. Where we will obviously have the Super Cup against PSG. I want to see one thing as well in this save too. Before we do disappear. Did he stay at PSG, or where are we guessing he's gone? Neymar. No, Mbappe is not there. Quickly, where do you think Kylian Mbappe has left PSG to go to? Before we sign off and finish, where do we think Mbappe's gone? Abby's gone United. Voida City. And we're also going to check out and see where Erling Haaland has gone. We're going to check where Erling Haaland has gone as well. And if that's been added into the game as a pre-agreed transfer. Kylian Mbappe, drum roll please, is at Man City. Wider gets it nailed on the head. Congratulations, Wider. I don't know what you win, but you're correct. He's at City. Coco would love this. Coco would love this indeed. Also, Borussia Dortmund. Did they manage to keep Erling Haaland? No. Same again, chat. Where's Haaland gone? Where's Haaland gone? Where has Haaland gone? Haaland United then. Paul from Owen. City again. Coco, what's there? Abby's gone Liverpool. Bay's gone United. City, PSG for Haaland. He wasn't at PSG, boom, because we looked at PSG for Mbappe. So I'll give you a chance to guess again. Chuck, I just said he's not at No, he's secretly hiding. Okay, Erling Haaland. I'm done. I'm done. On that note, we are wrapping up. That's fucked. We're gonna be competing with a PSG that have got Mbappe and Haaland. What are we gonna do? What are we to do? But Coco is loving that. What a front two that is. On that note, that is where I am gonna end stream. We've built the team for this season that we're gonna be taking into it. We've made some good signings. Kessie on a free. Trubin, upgrade to Strakosha. We've bought Amadodzic in to upgrade Patrick as the libero. We have then turned down a £63 million bid from Newcastle for Maricic. Let's hope that doesn't bite us in the ass. Dominguez is also there. What on earth is it? Is that the fact? That's an oil drum. Okay, the oil money. 3 minutes ago, I'm going to win the UCL if I beat Madrid. Look, Bay. Yeah. What will happen is somebody else will knock out City and then we'll knock them out. That's fine. We're still winning the Champions League. It's fine. But yeah, we've got to win the Coppa Italia this season. That is it. We're back next week to see if we can do it. If you're watching on YouTube, obviously like and subscribe and all of that stuff. Please do. It's very much appreciated. I'm going to plug the VOD channel once more. If you do miss any of the VODs at any point, all of the VODs from now on are going on that YouTube channel. If you have any clips as well that you take from streams, pop them in the Discord. I'll upload them to the YouTube as well with the title as they are. So you can then and you'll be credited in the description as well. So it's not me stealing content. It's you it's my content anyway because I'm the one that's making it. But if you want to post and pop them in to put them up on the YouTube, then we can do. Not everything's going to go onto the YouTube. I will vet it first. But if you want to do that, that will be where they go as well. The Twitter and the Discord and the other YouTube channel for when I finally start to edit videos and make them are linked in the chat as well. We are going to go and find somebody to raid on over to. Who are we gonna rate to? I wasn't here long, but I'm excited for more after seeing your team and your potential UCL nemesis for the rest of the save. Yeah, that is gonna be absolute mud. Do you know what? I haven't raided him for a little bit, I don't think. And he's going to be one of the guys we're competing against in the heavyweight championship on Thursday. He's the mental health man. He's one of the biggest dogs in the FM community we can have. No worries, Eloise. Thank you very much for turning up. We're going to raid Mr. Limo. Go and drop a follow if you don't. He does mental health sessions on his stream as well because he is a mental health director. So he's very sort of... It's something with my own mental health issues that I have that's close to me. I've been a big part of his community for a while. I'd love to send you guys over to there. He is doing an Everton rebuild save. He is an Evertonian fan as well. So he's an Evertonian as well. So go and show some love to Limo. I will be back Thursday night. I'll update people on the Discord and Twitter as well to confirm. But I'll be back Thursday for the draft for the FM World Heavyweight Championship qualifier match. And then Saturday will be the continuation of the one season challenge. We've started okay with Cardiff Met Uni, but can we continue and do well? You'll have to find out Saturday. Whoa. Great stream, mate. Glad to catch it. Thank you very much for being here, Owen. Go say hi to Limo, and I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Bye for now.